You got it, Michael. Well, this morning in the CBS12 kitchen, Fresh Chef Jeremy Hanlon teaches us to prepare healthy meals using a technique that saves you time in the kitchen. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
What do we got going here?
All right, well, fresh, fast, and affordable. Our first recipe is roasted chicken with a warm tomato and mozzarella. So you have the raw chicken, which I cubed and I have in the pan, roasting with a little bit of garlic, as well as the fresh mozzarella and tomatoes, which I just roughly chopped.
Right.
And the fresh arugula, which is great this time of year.
Perfect.
So we got the pan going on high heat. I roasted it and browned the chicken very nicely. A little bit of garlic as well. Which
yeah, we smell that. It smells good.
And I turned down the heat to a medium moderate heat.
Okay.
So at that point, you can help me out here and grab the tomatoes, which I chopped in.
Perfect.
There you go. And what that's going to do is going to add a little bit of water and moisture in there. As you can hear a little sizzle in there.
Right.
That's going to pull all the flavors together as well as add a little moisture for some sauce.
And this is just a basic cherry tomato.
Yes. Basic cherry tomato. Very simple. You can pick it up at any market.
What's next?
So at that point, we're going to add in the arugula. I'm going to put it in here. There we go. And we're just going to stir that around. Now we're also, at this point, you want to season with a little bit of salt and pepper. So just take a little pinch there. Right on top.
The chef's pinch, right?
You've done this before. And a little ground pepper. You want to season as you go. So you're adding ingredients. You want to season to pull out flavors.
And what's the key to keep this moving? I know that's sort of your specialty, keeping it moving and getting it done fast.
Exactly. Well, number one, you want to chop up the ingredients a little bit smaller.
Okay.
So that way they're going to cook faster and you're not waiting for that large piece of chicken or large tomato to cook down and everything.
Nice. So how long will it take the arugula to break down?
Well, as you can see, it's already starting to wilt. So it's just about 2 minutes, a little toss there, and already you can see it's going to cook and evenly cook with the chicken and tomatoes.
Beautiful.
And lastly, we have the fresh mozzarella cheese, depending on how much you want to add in for the recipe.
Do I be honest? Or
I just dump it all
we're healthy. Okay, here we go.
And the mozzarella as well has a little bit of water in it too, so that's going to add nicely to the sauce. So as you see, it combines very well together. And lastly, I have some fresh basil right on the cutting board.
Okay.
And you can take that and just kind of rip it up.
Okay.
That adds such a nice, fresh, raw flavor to the dish.
Sure. Oh, and it smells fantastic once you
couples in with the garlic and the arugula. So one last toss. This may get messy at home if you're not used to that. If not, you know, just go ahead and toss it around there with the spoon.
And it was as quick as that. What is a time on an actual time on a dish like this?
You're looking at about 25 minutes.
And cost?
Cost, it's somewhere around $18. So, I mean, for 4 people, you can't really beat it.
Very good. If you'd like more information on our Fresh Chef, head to our website, CBS12.com, and click on links. We're going to be back right after the break. Fresh Chef Jeremy Hanlon teaches us to prepare healthy meals using techniques that save you time. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
What do you got going?
All right, well, we got another fresh, fast, and affordable meal here. This time, it's a vegetarian meal, but it's good to throw in the mix of
you bet, can't beat that.
So we have, I picked up fresh portobello mushrooms, a head of broccoli, some red onion, fresh parsley, and barley, which is a great grain to have, particularly in the fall. It's got protein in it, and it's good to incorporate in your diet as well. So I started the portobello mushrooms. It's a good trick to cook things in the oven at the same time you're cooking on the stovetop.
Save time.
Saves you time. 15, 20 minutes in the oven, 400 degrees. They come out beautifully cooked. And
did you put oil or anything? It looks perfect.
Yeah, a little bit of oil, salt, and pepper. They do the rest. And the great thing is, too, use some aluminum foil. That way it's less cleanup afterwards.
You got it. I like that.
So I cooked down some onions, added the broccoli in. And then it cooks down just 3-4 minutes.
Okay, just a nice saute.
Yep, and then we're going to add the barley in. You can jump in there and get that for me.
Be happy to. All of it?
Yeah, sure, go right ahead. And after that, we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Again, we're going to add seasoning, every layer that we add into the dish.
Do you traditionally wait to add your seasoning?
I like to do it at every stage. Every time I add something new into the pan, I then add salt and pepper because it's pulling out real natural flavors and everything.
And you're a big advocate of seasonal vegetables.
Yes, yes, I am. Well, number one, because they're going to taste best when they're in season. Number two, you're going to get the best deal at the grocery store because they're in bulk. So they're growing a lot, so you're going to get a really good deal on
2 for 1.
Exactly. So my last element here I'm going to add in is a little bit of sherry vinegar. Just a little bit of splash.
What sort of flavor does that add?
It's a little bit more acidic than the balsamic. The balsamic is sweet. This one's going to give you a little bit more of like a lemony lime kind of flavor.
Yeah, I smell it. It
clears out
awesome.
the nostrils.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
What is prep time on a meal like this, Jeremy?
This one's going to take you about 20 to 30 minutes. Again,
Okay.
Not a lot of time. 10 minutes to prep and cut everything up.
Sure.
And then the rest of the time is just cooking in the oven and the stovetop, and then just a couple minutes to plate, which we can put together now if you'd like.
How long does it take to actually saute this from adding the barley
Sure.
in with the vegetables?
Well, the barley, it cooks almost faster than rice. So it's going to take it's going to take about 10 minutes to cook the barley, just as you would cook rice. Toss this all together. Again, if you cut up the pieces smaller, it's going to cook a lot faster for you.
Oh, that looks great. And again, this is a vegetarian meal.
It is. It's nice and healthy. And again, it's nice to incorporate this into your diet rather than eating the steaks and the chicken all the time.
What is the price point on this?
This one's going to only cost you $16 to feed 4 people. And that includes some fresh asparagus, which I cooked in the oven as well.
I love it. Good deal. Jeremy, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
You bet. If you'd like more information on our Fresh Chef, head to our website, CBS12.com, and click on links. We're back after the break. This morning in the CBS 12 kitchen, Fresh Chef Jeremy Hanlon teaches us to prepare healthy meals using techniques that can save you time. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And we've got a fall entree next on your list. What do you got cooking?
Yes, well, this is the essence of fall in regards to flavors.
I like it.
Okay, we're starting with fresh ingredients. We have a turkey sausage, some onion, some fresh rosemary, which is a great aroma. It's a lot of what you're smelling in there. Some butternut squash, and lastly, a Idaho potato.
Oh, I got those Idaho spuds.
Yep.
Nice.
You can't have a hash without
That's
the
for sure.
spuds.
That's for sure.
So I started cooking the onions and the potatoes down until they were almost cooked. Then I added in the turkey sausage, just little bits, as you can see. It's all crumbled up inside of there.
Okay.
Now, the butternut squash, as we were talking about before, you want to have something in the oven and something on the stovetop to save you the time, of course.
Gotcha.
So I roasted it in the oven, 400 degrees, chopped up. Again, it's going to cook faster if you cut it into smaller pieces.
Okay, how long in the oven?
15 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes in the oven. So you can go ahead and add that in there. That was tossed with the rosemary, which we mentioned before. And once you add it in the pan, it's already cooked, so then you don't have to worry about cooking it. You're just adding more flavor in there.
I like that.
And now we can add some salt and pepper.
Okay.
You're such a pro at this, so I'm not even going to touch that.
Thanks. Here we go.
Beautiful. All right, we'll give that a quick toss. And that's pretty much it. It's this very simple hash, something that, you could add in with different flavors.
Nice.
I served it with the corn on the cob, which adds a nice little texture as well. And like I said, it's a true fall dish.
It is. It's got our fall colors. What is the price point on a dish like this, Jeremy?
This one is approximately about $17. And again, this is going to serve 4 people. So it's a steal in regards to saving money, and you're using all fresh ingredients. So
which is the key.
Yep. Fresh, fast, and affordable.
I like it. Chef Jeremy first this morning, thank you so much. If you'd like more information on this Fresh Chef, you can just head to our website, that's CBS12.com, and click on links. We're back in a moment.